The following is a fan-based parody. The voices in this video were created by AI tools. Opinions and topics discussed by the characters in question are written purely as satire. The purpose of this video is purely for entertainment. Yo, call me Pokemon Silver, cause I'm about to eruption all over you.
Oh, brother.
Ladies and gentlemen, your 47th President of the United States would like to welcome you to a very special episode of Pokemon Infinite Fusion. Last time Joe got cut in half, and today it's clear to see he didn't perform reverse curse technique properly on his brain. What the hell was that pickup line just now?
Well, you know the way Pokemon Dialga version features Y, the renegade Pokemon? Eruption is her signature move ability.
I know my doctoring days are behind me, but this is the most obvious third-degree stroke I have ever seen. Please head to a real-life Pokemon Center, Joe. We cannot have you lose our Nuzlocke run today.
My mans, you don't have to worry about me. Have you seen my party of RPG characters today? We've got Elite Salamandra, King of Games, Goon Gunner, and President Z in this bitch. Why should anyone be worried with powerhouses such as that?
Why do I taste blood?
Because they all die this episode. I mean, you artery-clogging Octillery. You may also need to go check in with a Nurse Joy sometime soon.
Anyways, yeah, the plan is to beat Sabrina of Saffron harder than Donald beats women in a presidential race. Guess his rivalry ability is coming in clutch.
That is weird now that you mention it. Why do I have 2 nickels?
You see, you African witch spellcaster, a famous online internet joke of a real doctor called Doofenshmirtz makes a comedic statement in the hit 2011 movie.
Whoa, hold on, you skinny, scraggy shagger. I can't shake off what Barack just said. Are we really about to lose all those Pokemon this episode? We need to discuss this as soon as possible.
Oh, congrats on your win, by the way, Donnie.
Oh, ho, 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 I thank you, Beryl. On to more important matters, you're right. It was quite the handy little side quest I picked up this year, but low-key, I'm kind of regretting it. I will have less time to hop on these calls and entertain the glorious 3 billion users of YouTube. Not only that, I'm going to be forced by the palms to quit my totally radical minimum wage job at McDonald's. I won't be able to spread joy and cheer throughout the country with my exclusive ketchup sauce anymore.
To be fair, it tastes like a bleached dog dragged through a cum slide. The public won't be missing out on that one.
Oddly specific, but somehow I understand, Barack.
What am I going to do? Let Congress run the country for me?
Don't knock it till you try it. Worked exceptionally well for me the past few years.
Okay, enough politics. I've claimed all my rewards from that side hustle, so we are done talking about it.
Let's rewind back before I went full Victinian Bast in my win. I feel like there was something relatively important we need to discuss.
Nothing is more important than your presidential dub, Donnie. Don't ever, 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 ever imply any different. Otherwise, I'll get a sweet, soft grip on you and crush you to death. Reggie Daddy style.
Damn it, Joe. You're always right, man. We can pretty much wrap the episode up here. We've said all that needs to be said.
In case you aren't aware, viewers, today's boss battle is going to be special in the fact that not only are we trying to beat the opposing gym leader with self-inflicted rules in Baby's first RPG, but we will also attempt to swoon over the digital character with our hottest Poke pickup lines.
Which we encourage you all to use next time at the bar or in the dating app DMs or at the orphanage.
Our audience ain't like you, Joe. Relax.
Yo, is that an egg I see over there? In the dodgiest of alleyways, right in between the trash bags and burst tires?
Can't believe they directly reference my conception. What a sweet detail. A sweet tale, if you will.
I see now that the circumstances of one's birth are irrelevant.
It is what you do with that dumpster baby that determines who you are. Yeah, yeah, blah, blah. We've all seen that movie and its iconic quote in how many women's Instagram captions? Point is, we have another egg for Wonder Trading, boys.
Stop this. No more sending young men, preferably toddlers, through the GTS anymore. I still have so many left in my decks to collect for that diploma.
I mean, adopting a bin baby is kind of like wonder trading when you think about it.
We will proceed not to think about it. Interesting to see we are dealing with 2 ghost gyms effectively in this town. With that being said, the shady guy outside is right. Ghost types can't compete against other ghost types and vice versa.
You're saying my new whirlpool riding wifey Sabri Breeze shut down this ghost fighting dojo with her ghostly ghost types? That's adorable. I wonder why she changed from psychic to spooky type.
Well, my headcanon is after Ash left his haunter with her and obtaining the Marsh badge, she realized Gengar and the goons were cooler than a bunch of spoon levitating chumps, thus changing her gym type theme to ghost.
Excuse me? Who is this Ash fellow?
My son, cousin. We must do something, Barack. Think, Donald, think.
If anyone gets that reference in the comments, I'll personally crash my Pikachu Lambo through your window and give you more bomb head than Sloppenheimer. What's the issue at hand, Donald?
That psychotic slut. She's cheating on me again, isn't she? With my rival, no less.
That right there is the issue. Joe spams burning jealousy when the anime protagonist is brought up, so I suggest moving on before all heat ran hell breaks loose.
With who? You mean Ash Baller Ketchum? The literal kid, one of the goats, practically the god?
The 10-year-old who ceases to age versus the timeless Jamaican who has long since forgotten his name.
It's an age-old battle, Barack.
Hold on, it's lore check time. First of all, Joe once said he cried when he saw Ash release his fear row in the anime. He meant Pidgeot, but as we all know, he can be dumber than mandatory HMs at times.
Since my bestie is blinded by rage Totodile type shit, I'll translate his answers for everyone. Oh yeah, I get you. He said that was a purposeful lie he made up to gain sympathy from the viewers and whatever black guy he was talking to that day.
That person was me, Jesus Matt Christie. What were those demonic noises? I thought we already released 2 commercially failing Halloween episodes.
Reefer.
What about his Ash Ketchum body pillow he ordered that one time?
That's okay, buddy, no need to worry. He said he bought the body pillow to beat the ever-living Daxman dog shit out of it as practice for his next battle with Ash. I mean, straight throwing hands, doing the ones, no Pokemon in sight.
Well, if Joe's gameplay today is anything to go off of, that twerp doesn't stand a chance. Still forever my goat, though.
If I see that puny pussy poaching punk,
I will vaporize him.
Oh my God, he's about to go OD again. Yes. Quick, pop some more HP ups and zincs. Better yet, take a rip of this jiggly blunt I've been puffing. Shit's tough.
Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Don't strain your life force. Sleepy!
Stop being so dramatic, guys. I have to clutch against this times 4 effective play rough.
Je suis. My heart's going 90.
Your average BPM is 144, you Wolfric wannabe. Why didn't you let Rage consume our ancient powering friend here and let him reawaken his OD form? We are in a gym, it would have been fitting.
Who else did I say is gonna die? Goon Gunner, right? To the front lines you go.
Crit Shadow Claw's game here.
Nice one. We are alive. Time to shoot this bird down. Duck, cunt style.
Really, Barack? Letting his anger point consume him is okay to you? This is why we will never be besties. Have some sympathy for this zombie.
You literally let a Sandile scrunched up scrotum called Babadi mind control you to power up. Frick you mean?
The Majin member benefits are insane, trust me.
You two are always talking such nonsense, but did I hear something about passing me an oxidated Ogerpon? Barack, we talked about this.
Wait a second. I just realized. You can't fight ass a million Ketchumus yet, Joe. Don't you have a boxing match against Jake Paul coming up? I thought you called him out after his Tyson win.
I did, but he hit me up saying I was too young for him.
Understandable. Once you become dependent on a wheelchair, he'll probably accept your invite.
I don't like talking about abusing the elderly on this channel, particularly with you around Joe, but that fight was an abomination.
I personally love indulging in it. Carry on.
I mean, first of all, it was a cert for Nakey Jakey to win the fight considering the age difference, which leads me to his prime motive, racism. He couldn't stand the fact Ty Rantrum Tyson trampled so many white guys back in his heyday, he had to seek his revenge. Talk about pandering, am I right, guys?
Imagine if he actually fought Mike in his prime. Kind of reminds me of the Shandor Rose we're against right now. A pure fiery bull in the ring.
That's why I sent the 3 of us out against him. A swift sucker punch will KO for sure.
Taking no chances by using our most powerful selves. Smart move.
Bro, he better not burn.
Bro, he better not hex.
He better not kill. Oh, nice, a double knockout. That's a rare spectacle to behold.
Why in Shaman's sweet lips is your team underleveled?
This dude's actual name was Mike. I'm slightly slig-gooing my slacks a little here, boys. Please send help.
We told you to train up before the episode started. What were you thinking?
Because the game has been too easy so far.
You, core, fish, clown.
Another playthrough, another president's death. So tragic. I don't disagree with you to some extent, Joe, but I can never get used to the heartache.
See? Even Giat ass over here knows I'm right.
Did you just say? You know what? Forget it. You sus Meister.
The only thing I'm saddened by is the fact it was President Z's first battle. He showed up, sat down, then got up to leave effectively doing nothing with his time.
That actually sounds exactly like what we do when elected.
Don't know how to tell you this, Donald, but no one here cared about that 3-headed dog bar you. Should have been a cool Cerberus fusion. Maybe then I would have given a crap.
All right, that's it. First action as 47th president will be to recall all copies of the Generation 5 games and light them all ablaze. Charmeleon style, son.
Anything to take control of the blacks again. Figures.
Hey, yo, you got me.
I get that you're mad, Brock. I'm not sure why, as the ratings for this episode are about to skyrocket because of the traumatic death, but let's get into our daily viewer question for all those amazing little rascals at home.
Fine, but only if they're subscribed. Make sure to check now if you are, or I'll flame body plus hex your next Nuzlocke team member. Continue, Joe.
Before that, let me just say I'm more puzzled than the millennium around our Umbrian's neck right now at the difficulty scaling in this place. The last African-American belt we fought nearly had level 50s, but this trainer is barely late 40s?
I don't get it either, but at least this Dio skull looks sick.
This is going to be a personal one, so our editor is going to make sure he answers every single comment left under this video. Is there a moment involving the Pokemon franchise that made you cry or feel an intense wave of emotion when experiencing it for the first time?
Oh, hot damn Darmanitan, that's a good one.
I presume it doesn't have to be from the games only, right?
Oh yeah, it can be from an anime moment, a gaming incident, trading card pull, or real-life involvement with a plushie or something.
Okay, mine's got to be the bump of Chicken music video for Gotcha. Firstly, the accompanying song Acacia is an absolute belter. Facts.
Yo, anyone got a printer?
Secondly, you got to put it into perspective of when it came out. It was the end of 2020 when the real world was crumbling apart. But the nostalgic visuals were so goddamn comforting it reminded me why I love this series so much. The storyboarding is literally perfect. All the champions showing off, followed directly by that epic rival sequence. Celine and Lily hitting that cutesy Z move, the Gen 5 Protag Inception followed by the brief melancholic straight face of Silver as if being left behind. Like damn, it's so cool even just thinking about it. What follows is the best advertisement sword and shield could ever have been given, which again, is directed fantastically. Then comes the tear-jerker. Every single professor on the screen transitioning into all the starters reminds you of humble beginnings. With a smile on their face, it brings you back to your first innocent little adventure with whoever you chose as your partner.
Damn, I felt the emotion in that speech.
Gets me every time.
I'm glad I asked this question. Thanks for that, Barack. Give me your heart-to-heart moment, Donald, while I send this creepy castle to the Shadow Realm. After the leaks, it deserves to perish, no song.
My all-time favorite crying moment was when I beat Brilliant Diamond for the first time. I know, a lot of people don't think highly of that remake, but imagine yourself in my $31 million costing shoes. We were in our second or third lockdown in late 2021. Our buddy Joe was desperately trying to keep the economy afloat and all hope was lost.
I was basically playing Plague Inc. on max difficulty.
Then this game comes out and all of a sudden our minds were teleported back to 2007, playing through an all too familiar region that we all know and love. That comfortability and easygoing nature of the game was very welcoming at the time. I didn't care for anything else. I was down for a relaxing journey in those trying times. I remember still struggling against Cynthia and her perfect EV spread Garchomp, with the final turn involving my starter Twiggy dodging a Dragon Claw out of affection and taking the dub with an Earthquake. Truly a moment I shall never forget.
You two definitely take the cake for best answers this week. Mine is short and simple. It was experiencing my first Wi-Fi match on Pokemon Shoddy Battle, a historic simulator which is almost as old as I am. My potential half-son Jesus and I would play Gen 4 OU on that application every single day, grinding out the meta until we figured out what worked and what didn't.
The timeline of the world ain't matching up there, Joe, but we get the sentiment.
Wait, hold up. Our goon is cursed. If this Shadow Ball does enough damage, say goodbye to our big guns fellers. That was too close. Get him out of there.
Am I mixing up my time periods again? I'm pretty sure that was when I reverse 6-so swept him with a choice specs Hitmonchan. Fueling his hatred for humanity so much, he wrote the Bible documenting the sin of man.
Just shadow sneak this Cole, redacted Olette to the afterlife.
Top 5 unintentionally funniest things the Pokemon Company has ever done. Creating a legit Pokemon name that got itself censored on the GTS. I remember spending hours trying to search for a Cough Egregious online only to find out it had a bad word in its name which prevented it from being searchable.
That's why I always name mine Bundle of Sticks to get around that oversight.
Wait, we beat the gym leader and get a free fighting type Pokemon? I forgot about this.
Which one you choosing, Joe?
Well, they're all random fusions, so I think I'll choose Machamp and name him Joe Biden. I've got a lot of documents for him to sign.
You cannot do either of those things.
Okay. I'll spin and spin so that when I stop, we flip the choice on its head like Hitmontop.
Freaking bars!
This could be Nidoking or a fully evolved Vigoroth. Both would be huge dubs.
You focus punch tightening and ass whitening pie of king.
Call him something accurate like cringe and move on. This is fodder.
That's it. Cut to the slacking commercial. Who the fuck is that Pokemon? It's Sloth Sand.
Wait, Barack, what are you doing up there? Get down! Get down!
Your incompetency stat hits +6 once again, Joe. Can we please get a small bit of goddamn respect for our final forms, President Z?
Look, I don't know who needs to hear this today, but your parents got divorced for a reason.
Fucking Christ! What?
Oopsie doopsie, misread the teleprompter. What Joe meant was I don't know who needs to hear this today, but Doug Trio is too frail of a Pokemon to love. Fusing it by default butchers our defenses, so on a Pokemon like Houndoom, you just gotta swing and pray it one-shots everything in its path.
My boy, you are speaking utter nonsense again. I thought your training arc out in the wilderness alone would have fixed this. Your takes are hotter than catching hands from a Mega Blaziken, and you can never successfully complete the Who the F is that Pokemon part of the video?
I'd rather die than become an NPC for that intermission, mark my words.
He's not wrong there. I know I was the one who introduced it to the series, but when are we retiring that segment?
Hopefully soon, honestly. It's a tad fracked up that YouTube Premium members still get ads on these videos as a result.
The only thing I can imagine worse would be forcing the audience to watch a sponsor too.
Totally unrelated, this video is brought to you by Toilet Roll. As the Pelipers say, just as you lose your precious Nuzlocke, pack some paper before we wipe your ass out. This message was automated and brought to you by the Toilet Bird Gang. Gang, gang! Gang, gang, gang!
I was only thinking about that the other day. Why the hell is TP advertised on TV anyway? Who is out here not buying that Smeargle Smegma cleaning shit?
Man, I don't know. Homeless people?
We've actually started collaborating with them and girls to promote our new TP products. I know they don't need it since both groups don't poop, but that's just how good our latest paper model is. Even if you don't got a shit, you still need a hit.
Look, I'll take any excuse for a hit, Joey.
How many pages of Pokepuns you got for today's battle, Barack?
803. What about yourself?
No way. Mine's the exact same amount. I definitely didn't hack into your Google Docs folder to cross-reference and prepare for this coincidence.
Clicking a shareable link I sent you is not hacking, but believe what you want. How many have you got prepared, Joe?
Well, you know, my improvisation can pull off wonders.
Are you serious? You've got to hit that psychosis freak with an ultimate humdinger for the final blowy Joey. You're just going off the dome without a fossil?
For the record, I did not like the emphasis you put on the word dinger in that sentence, Donald.
The main thing I'll be focusing on is not letting the team die. I don't care if a fictional character likes me by the end of this battle. All I want is for the team to remain intact. Except maybe Fweddy, he's stirring my piss pots every moment he's on the screen. I wouldn't mind if he dropped.
Think of the content.
You can come out unscathed while also having fun with it, buddy. Come on. What do you say?
Okay, fine. Don't be annoyed when Michael and Melania are all over me by the end of this episode.
No fear of that happening as she's downstairs grinding out the world record for Animal Crossing City Folk 100%. She's locked the F in. I wouldn't poke that bear if I were you.
Michelle is actually shiny hunting a Lotad right now. She's not interested in your advances.
Whoa, she's playing Pokemon right now? That is so ho gay.
Shut it, diabetes incarnate. What monsters are you bringing to the fight, Joe?
I'm gonna lead the guild master as having the ghost immunity with the normal typing is always useful. Then I'm thinking Fweddy, King of Games, and then Goon Gunner. I'm relying on a lot of bulk in this battle since I'm expecting some explosive hitters, such as Aegislash or Spirit Tomb.
All right, it's go time, boys. Let the romantic showdown begin.
I'm going to cut to the chase. Sabrina, baby, you and I need to get jobs at the Pokemon Company and start a whole new generation together.
Good one, Barack. This chick must have evolved from gulping, because she's about to swallow a lot.
Daddy?
Put away your rocket nozzle, Joe, and say something flirty.
Oh, why, hello there, young lady, and or young laddie, come and sip your Drampa's sap, why don't ya?
I still ain't chugging no hydros from no cheeks, Joey.
Would I be correct in saying you'd rather have Mimikyu's dick in you?
Spot on, Barack. I got into a wrestling match with a mistress of the night recently. You should have seen Z-moves I performed on her. A malicious moonsault, right on that fiery pussy.
Hey, Mommy, are you the guild? Because I want you to be my master.
That's it, bestie. Now you've got it.
I hope this chick is from Ultra Space, because I need me a Zerka freak.
Give me Buzzwool's butthole instead.
She already asked for my plump purple poi pole, guys. Get in line.
Guess I'm toxic damage because I want to rapidly drain your health points.
Too close of a call, make the switch. Get mommy, I mean the master, out of the war zone.
Well, no promises, no demands. Love is a battlefield.
All right. I'll gun her down with my gooning. Oh, and I'll switch out to Goon Gunner as well, I suppose.
I was dancing with a girl in the club last night. We were rockin', rollin'. Next minute, she started getting sturdy with it. When I say she was a bold whore, boys, her head was rock solid. Bonus points for the fact she had gigatits.
Oh, word. You know I love nothing more than puffing the pollens of a rambunctious rib bombie.
You know what I say when I see the schlong of Simi Poor? Give me more.
Well, smack my smooches and jinx my juice box. You've gone off track, Joe. Fix yourself.
What you gonna do about it? Fap your frookie? Whack your woobat? Beat your blitzel?
Why do I feel intimidated to slap my sandal all of a sudden?
Are you a slugma? Because. Here's my balls.
Okay, that was pretty good. I'm stealing that one.
Pin me like a ma champ while you fulfill your deepest desires with those beefy spare arms, you lustful luxury.
Oh, yeah. Don't let the sex demons out again.
Just touch my Tim Poles while you size my toad.
Here's my perfect first date idea. You gobble my ghastlies and lick my haunters until my soul leaves my body. How does that sound?
When she sees my cute little choodle, does she dread? Nah, she just takes the jaw lock at that point.
Women say I read the scroll of water. Oh, how he flows with the blows, and I like when he strike.
Good switch to the Pharaoh. If Barack's lucky, Sabrina might play rough with his shadow balls back in her bedroom.
Shout outs to the Yugi hoes I be pulling. I play with their hearts. That's why I'm called the king of games.
What did the fighting type say before sucking my deflated dicky?
I'll get you off effectively with my licky licky.
You finished getting this gal laid? Let me show you my draining kiss.
Oh, sugar uncle. I'm gonna spit up on that thing. Sock Tua! Sock Tua!
Emergency vote to end the run after that down baddie bad pickup line, Galarian line noon type beat.
Don't mention that cheap suck ever again.
I didn't mention Yo Mama this time.
Want to see my little purple guy? I hope you're ready for Fweddy.
Now how in the flubbery mac rib is that even a Pokemon-related joke?
I'm gonna try that Aegis line. Hey girl, give me yo number and yo sign.
Stop. It's not a good line at all, Joe. Please rephrase it or do something different with it.
What do you want me to say? Let's bang like rabbits and let me slash your buns?
Yes. Now you've got it, Mr. Backblowy.
You're almost there, buddy. Finish her off, giggity, with the final humdinger.
Oh, you what?
Sigh. What am I saying? I have a wife at home. I'm sorry, everyone. Time to knock it off. Sorry, guys. Thinking about my true love makes me act soppy. I apologize.
Whoa. I've unlocked brand new emotions after that heartwarming ending. Call me Elphaba, because what is this feeling?
That was incredibly sweet, Joe. Even though we joke around here on the channel, being able to pull back from the fiction and recognize your real-life gratitude is honestly another level of caring that I wish I could emulate. You're a great man, but I know for a fact that the one other person who appreciates you more than either of us do is your wife.
No hair across.
Thank you, men. Thank you. Real recognize real, you know? Your support in these trying times means the world to me. I will be sure to pass the message on to Winona while I'm assimilating her Altarius tonight.
Whoa, wait, you did just say Jill, right?
Oh, hell no, you're back with that skarmory skulled skank?
Don't worry, Donnie, I'll be thinking of your flaps when I drill Pecker Sticky Swablu tonight. Gotta go, toodaloo.
You ain't going anywhere, Joe.
I gotta go pipe. Thanks for watching, folks. Be sure to like the video, answer the comment question, and subscribe to the Game Producer 6 channel for more high-quality content. Special shout-outs to all of our YouTube and Buy Me a Coffee members, in particular to Aaron Timmons, Kevin Bolanos, and Battery Shower 4714. Have a fantastic rest of your day, and we will catch you in the next one.